Welcome to eCareDiary.com's Caregiver Tips and Clips. I'm your host Meghna Girgar. Each week we will focus on a caregiving issue in the form of a short educational video. The subject of today's video is Hope with Hospice. November is National Hospice and Palliative Care Month. Every year, many with serious or terminal diseases receive care from hospice and palliative care providers. According to the National Hospice and Palliative Care Organization, an estimated 1.5 to 1.6 million patients received care from hospice in 2013. So what is hospice? Hospice care is care provided by a team of healthcare professionals to those nearing the end of their lives. The aim is not to cure but treat symptoms. Hospice offers comfort and dignity to a terminally ill person and allows them to maximize their quality of life. Hospice care is a team-oriented approach, focusing on expert medical care, pain management, and emotional and spiritual support customized to the patient's needs. Hospice care offers medical, psychological, and spiritual support. The hospice team also provides counseling and respite care to a patient's loved ones. Most hospice care is provided at home with a family member typically serving as the primary caregiver. The family member also helps make decisions for the terminally ill individual. However, hospice care is also available at hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, and hospice facilities. Members of the hospice staff make regular visits to assess the patient and provide additional care or other services. The hospice team develops a care plan that meets each patient's individual needs for pain management and symptom control. Hospice staff is on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. A primary care doctor and a hospice doctor or medical director oversees care. Nurses come to the home setting to provide care and coordinate the hospice care team. Home health aides provide additional support for daily tasks, such as dressing, bathing, and eating. Clergy and spiritual counselors are present for spiritual care and guidance for the entire family. Social workers provide counseling, support, and referrals. Medication supervision and suggestions for the most effective ways to relieve symptoms is handled by the pharmacist. Speech, physical, and occupational therapists can provide therapy if needed. In addition, there are trained bereavement counselors offering guidance after the death of a loved one, as well as volunteers providing company or respite for caregivers. You may call a local hospice and request services. The hospice staff will then contact your physician to examine if a referral to hospice is appropriate. Another way to inquire about hospice is to talk with your physician. Hospice can begin as soon as a referral is made by the person's doctor. The hospice staff will then contact the person to set up an initial meeting. Care can begin as soon as the care services are finalized and necessary consent forms signed. Medicare, Medicaid, and the Department of Veterans Affairs and private insurance might pay for hospice care. Services are often offered based on need rather than the ability to pay. If a person does not have coverage through Medicare, Medicaid, or a private insurance company, hospice will work with the person and their family to ensure needed services can be provided. When it comes to support for end-of-life care, here are some national and some independent non-profit organizations that are dedicated to promoting quality care for those ill and their families. They include Hospice Foundation of America, Hospice Education Institute, and HospiceNet. November is designated as the month to provide information and raise awareness of care at the end of life. It is the opportunity given to many among us to live each day as fully as possible. Thank you for joining us today. To access more caregiver tips and clips, visit us at www.ecarediary.com. Until next time.